Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, before we get started, we're going to give our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and move well, and peace and love to the elect of the nation of Israel. And with the Jim S. Memphis count, come back again through the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. For another lesson, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the elect. So nevertheless, we're going to let the scriptures do the talking. Lord willing, be edified. So we're going to start in the book of 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. Pretty much the theme of this lesson, we're going to walk by faith, not by sight. You know, we're going to quote it, right?
This is 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "For we walk by faith, not by sight."
Right, so we walk by faith and not by sight. So we're going to go with this definition of walk. And Don, you can hold Hebrews 11 and 1.
Strong's G 4043. Peripateo. Peripateo.
This is the definition for walk in the Blue Letter Bible. Outline biblical usage 1, to walk, to make one's way, progress, to make due use of opportunities. Hebrew 4, to live, to regulate one's life, to conduct oneself, to pass one's life.
So pretty much what to live. So we live by faith ultimately. We walk by faith, we live by faith by believing in Yahweh Shabbat Shai. You know, they say seeing is believing, but what did the Lord say to Thomas? Blessed are those to get that. You know, try to let the scriptures do the talking. And you know, we said Corinthians 5 and 7 where he get that?
So this is back in 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. It says, "For we walk by faith, not by sight."
Yeah, keep going.
And it says in verse 8, "We are confident, I say, and willingly, rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
Keep going.
Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him."
Right, because that's the whole goal of us, to be accepted by Yahweh Shabbat Shai. The Lord can accept us, you know. But it starts by having faith, you know. Go ahead.
I got it. This John 20, starting at verse 28. It said, "And Thomas answered and said unto him,"
No, let's read into it. Start at 26.
this John 20, verse 26.
Start at 24. Yeah, 24.
This John 20 and 24. "But Thomas, one of the 12, called Didymus,
Because it was a trend, you know.
and was not with them when Yahushua came.
Mm-hmm.
The other disciples therefore said unto him, We have seen the Lord. But he said unto them, Except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my fingers into the print of the nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I would not believe."
I won't believe until I actually, you know, touch him and feel him for myself. You know? Go ahead.
"And after 8 days again his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahushua, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst, and said, Peace be unto you.
Go ahead.
Then said he to Thomas, Reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless, but believing.
Right, go ahead.
And Thomas answered and said unto him, My Lord, my power."
So after he felt the Lord, touched his wounds, touched his side, he was like, "Oh, my Lord, my power, my Savior."
Mm-hmm.
So he actually had to touch him to believe.
Right.
Go ahead.
John 20 and 29, Yahushua said unto him, "Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen, and yet have believed."
And that's us right now, because we didn't see the Lord. They say in 2 Ezra 4th chapter, we have seen no prophets, but we should call our sin to remembrance. We should believe. So we in this time frame now that faith is everything. Faith is the key. You know? And that's what we live by, faith. You know, because all hell about to break loose, and people like, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna be doing? Doing Jacob trouble, doing famine, doing chaos. Hey, we gonna have faith in the Lord. Because for one, it got to happen anyway for us to receive the kingdom. All hell got to break loose. World War III got to happen. But we gonna have faith. And that's the whole point of our life is faith. Hey, you start with believing in names for one. Having faith in Yahweh Shemashah. See, people put their faith and their hope in all the wrong things, right? They put their faith in idols, Jesus Christ, which is vain, is vanity, right? Put their faith in winning a championship ring, which is pointless. That's not those type of having those type of faith not gonna get you delivered and grant you salvation. Having faith in Yahweh B'Shem Shah, that's what's gonna get grant you salvation, man. And doing the works. So you got Hebrews.
Yeah. This is Hebrews.
And whatever y'all got, bring it out.
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
For by the elders obtain a good report. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear.
Keep going.
By faith, Abel offered up unto the Most High more excellent sacrifice than Cain.
So with faith, you're going to produce good works.
Yeah.
Because Cain, he really didn't have faith. That's why he offered a sacrifice unto the Lord, bad works, some fruit. He knew what he was supposed to do. Right? Keep going.
By which he obtained witness that he was righteous. The Most High testified of his gift, and by it he being dead yet speaketh.
Keep going.
By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because the Most High has translated him. For before him,
he was translated to the chariots. Go ahead.
For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased the Most High.
So with the testimony, which we know is the spirit of prophecy, is faith. Faith is the main ingredient. That's what the Lord is looking for within his people, is faith. You can hold that in Luke 18 chapter as well. When the Son of Man comes, he found faith on the earth.
Yeah.
Keep going. One more.
It said, but without faith, it is impossible to please him.
So faith, you gotta have it. If you want to please Yahweh B'Shem Shah, start by having faith. Start by fearing the Lord and having faith, man. Right? And and that's what pleased Yahweh B'Shem Shah is faith, ultimately, man. Even when the Lord was walking the scene, he said, "Oh, thou little faith." Go ahead.
It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Like without faith, it is impossible to please the Lord. The Lord said, you have faith as a mustard seed, you can move mountains, pretty much, right? Go ahead.
For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is.
And the Lord's name is in faith, by the way, which we just read. He that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, which is Yahweh. Yah is he, Howard is this. Go ahead.
It says, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Right, and he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And what's going to be the reward? Yahweh Shai. He is the reward, the gift, life. So you got to have faith,
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So the Lord letting it said he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Yeah. So that faith showing you, the Lord showing you that you gotta have action. Like faith is an action word. So you gotta like how the scripture say, give diligently to make your calling and election sure. You gotta put in work. So that when you come to serve the Lord going to test you. He's going to see, do you really have faith in him? Do you really have trust in him? So he's going to put you in a certain situation and see what your actions, do you really trust in him? Do you really believe in him? So you got to show him through your action if you really have faith in him.
This Sirach 2, I'm going to start at verse 6. Because it says, believe in him and he will help thee. And ultimately, like we're going into the lesson, having faith, believing in him, and what we're going to have that faith of believing him, especially like the brother was speaking on now, at the time that we come into the time of Jacob's trouble, man. And it says, finishing off, and it says, he will help thee and order thy way aright and trust in him. So he's going to be our guide in the time, man. Especially like the brother, the mind is talking about, man. When he's testing you and trying you, hey, if you having faith and you believing on him, what you're going to do, you're going to call and ask him to set you aright in order, man. So you can get through these situations. But it starts with believing in him, man. So verse 7, it says, ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, wait for his mercy and go not aside, lest ye fall. So that's what we're supposed to be doing. What? Having faith in him and fearing him. Because like what Nabal always say, a fear breeds faith, faith breeds fear, man.
That's beautiful.
Good.
Go back to Hebrews and we verse 7, 11 and 7.
Yeah.
You know?
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet.
Right, so the Most High wanted Noah to what? To build an ark. Right? Go ahead.
Move with fear.
So Noah moved with fear to build an ark. But he had faith as well. So like he was saying, like Nabal, right? He always say, fear breeds faith. Right? Or faith breeds fear. Vice versa. Same thing. Go ahead.
Prepare an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world.
Right, he probably say condemn. So you look at us now in the year 2025, right? You start with the apostles and elders that have been laboring before us. They move with fear and they have faith that we're gonna be delivered from the second death, right? So we on the highways and byways warning the people, you know, because of our faith. Oh, hold that 1 Corinthians, by the foolishness of preaching, to save them that believe. Because that's faith right there. It's fearful, you know. Can you read again from the top?
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
Which is by faith, comes by faith. Because the Lord told him, look, I'm going to flood the earth. It never rained before. That's why a lot of people didn't believe no. And just like now we're telling them what Babylon the Great will be destroyed by nuclear fire. They don't believe that. When you look at us, we moving with fear and faith. Because by doing these things, go back to that Sirach, the second chapter.
Yeah.
You know.
This back in Sirach 2, I can start at 7 and 8.
Yeah.
It says, it says, ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. And it says, and ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, believe him, and your reward should not fail.
Right, because the Lord said he not righteous to forget works and labor love, but you have ministered towards his name. So the Lord got your reward, which is what? Salvation and the crown of life. You know, but you gotta keep the faith. Keep believing on him. No matter what tribulation or affliction come your way, you know. Especially when our hell, Jacob trouble come, you know. Go ahead.
Verse 9, it says, ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, verse 10, look at the generation of old and see, did any trust in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and was confounded? And it says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
The answer to that is no. We just read an example of no. And there's many examples of our forefathers, you know, that the Lord did not forsake. Even King David said, I have been young and now I am old, and yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. You know, so the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, going to protect the ones that fear him and that believe in him, you know, unto the end. You know, you got it.
And it says, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Keep going, bro.
Hey, verse 11, because it says, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful. and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of
And
affliction.
that's the whole point. He's gonna save us during the time of affliction. Hey, when the hour of temptation was just what? The hour of piercing. The MOTB, right? The mid-chip imps. Be made mandatory. The Lord is gonna protect us from that. Deliver us from those times, those afflictions. You know? But keep going there, because he's gonna go into the balance of for the ones who don't have the faith, who don't believe in him.
It says in verse 12, woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands and the sinners that go of two ways.
Like they double-minded. They doubt. You know? And when they doubt, throw it out. You know? Or ye a little faith. You see? Keep going.
And it says, verse 13, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
You don't believe, and again, woe means destruction. So destruction, doom to those who don't believe. Like it says, St. Matthew the 15th chapter. All the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness. Because for one, they've been told through the Lord men, his servants, the prophets. You know, to what? To get that house in order, repent, and come back to the true and living power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you know? So woe be to the fearful hearts. Go ahead.
And
Faint-hearted. Go ahead.
that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
So you're not going to be protected. Is there more in that?
Yeah, because it says, verse 14, woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
And that's the time we're in. The Lord about to come back in a day now, man. You know, we just seen the earthquake happen in what, Thailand or whatever, Bangkok, whatever. You know, over in that area, and that's just great fear upon you, man. You know, they all in the high-ass buildings, skyscrapers falling down on them. You know, but pretty much you can't put the Lord in a box on a time limit. You know, because the Lord said He comes as a thief in the night. The angels don't know when He coming back. We don't know when He coming back, and He Himself don't know when He coming back. Only the Most High know. You see, so we gotta stay, you know, in order, you know, and keep the faith. You still got the go ahead, bro.
Hey, this Luke 18:8. I would tell you that I'm gonna start at 7. This Luke 18:7. It say, and
What should it say? No, verse 6.
Yeah. It say here what the unjust judge said.
Okay, they're going to the parables. Let's start at 1.
This is Luke 18:1. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not faint.
Man, look at what faint up. Because for one, if you're not praying, that means you don't have faith. You don't believe. You know what I'm saying? You said always to pray and not faint. Don't give up.
It's Luke 18:1, the word faith,
Faint.
faint, Salakia, the word faint in the Blue Letter Bible.
Strong's G 1573. Ekakeo. Thayer's lexicon. Second entry. Egkakeo.
Okay, outline of biblical usage. 1, to be utterly spiritless, to be wearied out, exhausted. Ooh-wee. That's heavy.
Says a lot. What's the strongest definition?
Hey, the strong definition says to be bad or weak.
To be weak. Weak-minded. You know what I'm saying? And that's a demon. We think about the account of what's that? Judges, the 300 men. You know what I'm talking about? Getting them. You know, the Lord pretty much said those who are weak need to go home. You know, they don't need to fight. It's a spirit. They can get on the other man, you know, and they be scared to fight. So if you timid in the truth, you need to pray to the Lord to build your courage, your strength, so you can continue enduring the obstacles, you know. Because it's only going to get worse, but it's going to be good on our end, though, man. It said through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. So now it's not the time to be weak. Because if you're weak, you become lazy. You stop doing the work.
Yeah.
You know, you give up. You know?
I got a precept. It
It's the book of Hebrews. It's Hebrews chapter 10 and we'll start at 36. It says, "For ye have need of patience, that after you have done the will of the Most High, you might receive the promise. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith." Meaning they gonna continue to wait on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, and that's ultimately what caused a lot of Jakes to lose faith, that they lose patience and they don't believe Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming. He's near, he's on the way. So they think, like the scriptures say, the servant that said the Lord is going to delay his coming. You got a lot of those men that faint because they lose patience. The scripture say, "In your patience possess ye your soul." Well, faith is what makes you stay patient. All right. It says, "Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him."
Yeah, you took your hand from the plow. So Lord, he displeased with you, man. He had no pleasure with suffering with you no more, man.
Yeah. That's right. Because like this is leading into Hebrews 11, which it gets to, "Without faith it's impossible to please the Most High." And ultimately those men didn't believe that the Lord was with them, you know, because the numbers that they was going up against, physically it was more men that they had to face, but the spirit outweighed the spirit that those number of men had. You see, because it started out with 30,000. I believe it's like 30,000. The Lord chopped it down to 10, and out of the starting out with 30, it ended up being just 300 men. You know, and with faith ultimately being measured, or your works being a measurement of your faith, is better said. Your works being a measurement of your faith. Those men that ended up being left over, they had more faith, so their works was going to do more than another 27,000. You know what I'm saying? Men, because they like it's faithful men can do more. As the scripture in Sirach say, "Desire not your brother get unprofitable children." Yeah. So, like, faithless men, faint-hearted men, don't profit Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the kingdom. Right? You got it.
Yeah. This is Sirach 16:1. "Desire not the multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons."
There you go. And what makes you a godly son is the faith, right? Which faith has a lot of there's a lot of principles that tie into our faith. Okay? Which those principles are ultimately what solidify and show you a faithful servant, you know? Because the Lord gave us things to stand on, or standards. Faith comes with standards, which those standards are works that you have to continually uphold, you know? So like the brother Thone was saying, you know, your faith is an action word. So our scriptures say faith without works is dead, you know? But that's where the diligence comes in. Y'all got it, bro.
You go back to that, Luke. You hear something quick?
Go ahead.
This Luke 18:2, saying, "There was in a city a judge which feared not Yahweh Shem Yahushua, neither regarded man."
Right, and again, this is a parable. So read 2 again.
This is Luke 18:2, saying, "There was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regarded man."
You can say this is Esau. Go ahead.
And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, Avenge me of my adversary.
The widow would be the nation of Israel, right? Avenge me of my adversaries. Go ahead.
And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, Though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her,
Go ahead.
lest by her continuing coming she weary me. And the Lord said, Hear what the unjust judge said, and shall not Yahweh Shemawashah avenge his own elect,
That's it. Go ahead. Okay.
which cry day and night unto him,
And that's what you see now. We crying day and night unto Yahweh Shai. Said, hey, Shai, Lord, please come back. Right? How shall now, please come back and deliver, come back and save us. Because Scripture said, what? Give the Lord no rest till he make his kingdom a praise in the earth. Constantly wearing the Lord out. Right? So that unjust judge, like, look, man, I know I'm going to help her out. I'm tired of seeing her face. I'm tired of her complaining about adversaries. And I don't give a damn about the people. I don't care about God. But since she constantly wearing me out, I'm going to go and do it for her. You're just like a kid in the grocery store. Tell her don't touch nothing, you know. I'm not buying no candy, but I want this, I want that, I want this. You say, you know what, get the shit, you know. Hurry up. Right? So, hey, we did part again.
Hey, this is Luke 18:7. And shall not Yahweh Shemawashah avenge his own elect, which cried day and night unto him, though he bear long with them.
Right, because the Lord is long suffering. And that's part of the characteristic of a man of the Lord is to be long suffering, which is going to have what? Faith in that.
Yeah.
Patience, fear. You see? And those that cry day and night, sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst of it. You see what I'm saying? The Lord going to avenge you. Go ahead.
Luke 18:8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
Like the Lord said, behold, I come quickly, man. You know, you not on, like we all on the most High time. He not on your time. And that's why a lot of guys lose patience. Because they try to put the Lord on their time. No. Who are you? You just man. Right? So go ahead.
Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth.
But nevertheless, so when the Son of Man cometh, Yahweh shall he come back. Should he find faith on the earth? Yes. His servants, the prophets. Can you get that so right? Let that prophets be found faithful. You know? The prophets are going to be found faithful. Listen, what's Sirach 38?
I got it.
Go ahead.
This Sirach 36:16.
36, 16.
It said,
You might have to start up.
yeah, probably 15.
Go ahead.
This Sirach 36:15. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name.
Raise up prophets that have been in thy name. So we see these other guys teaching other names. So the Lord then raised them up. Those are all false prophets, man. If anybody come in the name of Jesus Christ, Most High Christ bless, Allah, Buddha, whatever it may be, right, Jehovah, right, Yahweh, hey, the Lord ain't dealing with them, man. Especially the ones who come in fucking Jesus Christ, man. You know, the Lord ain't dealing with them. And they wasn't possessed from the beginning. Those ain't the true name. Go ahead.
Sirach 36:16. Reward them that wait for thee.
Reward them that wait for thee, because it's all about waiting. You know, wait upon me till I watch to the pray. Bless all those that wait, right? Watching daily it is returns, it is gates. So blessed are those that wait for me. Go ahead.
And let thy prophets be found faithful.
And the prophets gonna be found faithful because they're waiting on the Lord's second coming, his return. They're teaching what the Lord said. They be prophesying in his name. Right? So we are gonna be found faithful through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shemawashah. But the ones who not gonna be found faithful are the ones who going against the doctrine. Right? There's no light in them. Isaiah 8:20. You know? You guys know? I think Don had some.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
You get it because he called this a spirit deal.
Okay. This is James chapter 1, verse 5. It said, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally. Liberally means, a large amount, a generous amount. It said, and upbraideth not, he shall give him. And it said, upbraideth not, meaning he's not going to rebuke you, for asking for wisdom. Like, it's something that's profitable, to you and to the Lord, It said, but let him ask in faith, not wavering, being, unstable, being a double-minded man. It said, for he that waver is like a wave of the sea driven in the wind and tossed. For let that man think that he shall not receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So you gotta, have faith. And when you, pray to the Lord, you gotta really mean that you're going to receive it in the end. Like, the Lord's not gonna come upon your time. He's not gonna give you something like when you want it. Like, He's gonna see if you're gonna be patient, if you're gonna really trust in Him. So just like the times that we are coming in, faith is gonna be the only thing you really have. Like, you ain't gonna be able to get your go to the grocery store and get your little daily meal every day. It's gonna be a day that you ain't gonna be able to eat. So the Lord gonna put you through that suffering and see, is He gonna trust in me? Have faith in me.
It's a test.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The Lord just don't give you nothing without bringing a test your way. So you praying to the Lord like to keep me humble. Okay, He gonna put afflictions on you. See that what you want. Lord, I need more patience when dealing with people. Lord might send a homo your way. To test your, so you can get that strength.
Yeah, if you want the wisdom, you gotta have the experience to earn it.
Yeah.
So the trials have to come. Like the scriptures say, talks about the trial, your faith. You got that? You read it out real quick.
Hey, this 1 Peter 1:7. It says that the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold that perishes.
Right, because that's what wisdom is. Wisdom is the most valuable thing on the planet.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
More precious than rubies.
Yeah, that's what wisdom is. It's more precious than gold, silver, rubies, diamonds. Any treasure that you can have, it can't compare to the value of wisdom. Go ahead.
Though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
That's why the scriptures say the trial of man is in his reasoning. All right. And the ultimate thing that you have to reason with is wisdom, but you have to have faith in the knowledge that the Lord has given you to apply that wisdom. Because if you don't have faith in what you've been taught, then it's not profitable. Like the brother was reading, you wavering. You laboring in vain. You going through these scriptures and obtaining all this knowledge, but then you don't really believe. You don't really have faith that this is going to work for you. You wavering. You got it, bro.
Is there more on that? That's good. I like the at the time said, experiences. So of course ask for, but just know it's a test will come your way. Right? When Lord strengthen my faith, keep my faith strong in you, a test may come. Well, you know what? You're gonna lose your job. Now this is where the faith kick in. You see what I'm saying? I'm just throwing an example out there. How would the Lord put the test on you? This between you and the Lord. I'm just throwing that out there that a test or trial will come your way. I need more integrity, Lord. I need more wisdom. Help me move with more wisdom. Right?
But our ultimate test is, the hour of temptation.
Oh yeah,
the mark of the beast. That everybody's going to have to face that test. But the Lord said, how are we going to be kept from it? Through patience.
Yeah, right.
We're going to be kept from it and through patience, waiting on Him. That's what faith is about. The faith is about waiting on Yahweh Shai.
Patience possessing yourself.
Yeah. Because where does the justice come from? Because that's persecution. the hour of temptation is the heaviest time of persecution there's ever, you know, like, cause really that goes with Jacob's trouble. That's like the end cap. Like Jacob's trouble is ultimately tied in with the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
Cause what more trouble can you have than somebody tell you you gotta get this device in you if you want to eat, if you want to work, if you want to take part in society? Ain't no greater tribulation, no greater trouble than that, because that's your livelihood fully threatened.
Yeah.
You can't live nowhere. You in this system, you can't buy nothing in this system. So he's basically making you an outcast from his society.
Yeah.
That's trouble. The average Jake don't know how to live off the grid. But do that mean we gotta go out here and every day learn how to live off the grid? Now the scriptures say, be not ignorant of anything, great or small, but that's not going to determine whether you make it. It's niggas that know how to live off the grid is not going to make it. Why? Because they ain't waiting on your house shot. They depending upon their own strength. The scriptures say, by strength shall no man prevail. You got Green Berets. You got motherfuckers that know how to navigate through the woods without a fucking compass. It's not going to fucking make it. They're not going to make it. So what does that mean? It ain't got shit to do with what you actually physically can do. You know? Now, is it good to learn? Yeah, of course. You won't be no fool. So I scripture say, be not ignorant of anything, small or great. So if you're able to make certain provisions, have a bug out bag, guess what? You gotta get to that bug out bag. So you better not just be putting all your faith in that. Your faith is your house shot. You got it, bro.
Precept. This 1 John 5, I started at 4. Because it says, for whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world.
There you go.
And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith.
There you go. There you go.
Verse 5, Baba Kushai.
That's it.
Because it says, who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believed that Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is the Son of the Most High.
There you go.
So this is how you become victorious. And we know faith is a gift.
Yep.
Right? They say faith was created with the in the womb.
Yeah, the faithful in the womb.
Yeah, the faith in the womb. So like 1:14, I believe. So everybody don't have that faith. Like you were saying, they have faith in combat and
Their abilities.
their ability earthly.
Yeah.
But that's worldly though.
Yeah.
You know, we have faith. We know, hey Lord, can you feed me? You know,
Yeah.
battle comes from heaven.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Teach my hands to war.
Yeah.
Like you gonna have men that's gonna be learning on the fly, expert skills on the fly.
That's what that adrenaline, that fear of flight do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your body just
What'd you say?
fear of flight, or fight or fear, or adrenaline.
Fight or flight.
Yeah,
It's fight or flight.
Fight or flight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I said, fear of flight.
Yeah,
So like, yeah.
Same, one of the same, but that's what they said. It's fight or flight. Yeah, either meaning you fight or die. You know,
That's when you gonna know, like, you know what I'm saying, what you actually capable of doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you just might jump up and climb that tree out of nowhere. You asking the Lord to be with you. You know, you jump over a 10-foot gap. You know what I'm saying, to get away.
That adrenaline, like you said, is pushed to the limits. The strength is made perfect through weakness. So at your weakest point is when you will execute your most strength. Yeah. It's a saying like you always strongest at your weakest point. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you're the strongest at your weakest point. Even with working out, like you might think that you getting the benefits because you can do more reps, but it's like when you get to the point to where you can't do no more reps and you still push to do the reps, that's when the true strength is really earned.
And when you become strong,
that's when you become. You don't get stronger because you can do. It's like when you get to the point where you can't do no more and you try to keep going. That's when you really gain strength. Yeah.
I And what precept was that, bro?
That was 1 John 5:4.
4 John 5. That's it.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah, it hit right on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it don't even be that, you know what I'm saying, you done heard that precept before.
Yeah,
It's just the timing where it hit.
Yeah,
Yep. Kind of. But hey, was it more on what you had, brother?
Nah.
Okay. Who got something? You got something?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This is
You called for something? You had first Peter. You was in somewhere, and I think he had
First Peter.
I thought it was First Peter.
Yeah,
The child of faith.
Oh yeah, I read it. Yeah,
You finished it? Okay.
I had something we can go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, read it. This is James, back at James chapter 1. I'm gonna start at the top. Verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptation, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect works, ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
Yep.
That's it.
And you said that patience what?
It said, but let patience have her perfect work,
Have a perfect work.
that ye may be perfect.
Yep. Because a lot of times, you know, people, they just can't wait. They just, you know, it's like Esau. Niggas just couldn't wait, you know? And you see how a lot of people in situations, they count themselves out. They give up before they even, you know, really fight for it. Like you ever heard that saying, like, shit, you lost before you ever started. Yeah, you count yourself, you didn't give yourself a chance, you know? Because, you know, you really stronger than you think. Like, you can do more than, like, what you think is your limit is not your limit. Yeah. But the Lord know your limits, and if you his, he say, well, he's not going to put more on you than you can bear. But the thing about it is, you don't know what you can bear. He knows.
That's a real coach, man.
That's a real coach. Yeah, like, you know, like, shit, you think you can only do 10, well, you know, you done did 25. Like, damn, I thought I can do 10. Nah, man, you got 5 more in you. She get the 5, shit. It's just really about going till you can't go no more.
It's time about believing in yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And trusting in the coach.
Yep.
Trusting in your house shot. The
Yep.
author finisher of our what? Faith.
Yep.
You know?
That's what, like, striving unto death. Like, it's like certain scriptures, like, when your trials come, they gonna have to kick in. You know? Like, sometimes to push out a rep, I be thinking about, like, man, I need one more rep to get on the chariot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, all I need is one more rep to make it to the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, I motivate myself like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that's so
saying?
true,
When I'm doing just because that's the type of motivation you're gonna need and get used to. You know what I'm saying? Motivating yourself with in the times to come. Like, strive for the truth unto death.
Hold it, Isaiah 33:6.
Yep.
Cause that's a good. I know I'll be doing that too.
Yeah.
One of them mile, a couple more meters left.
Yep.
Keenan, you almost there.
Yeah.
Don't stop now. You close to the finish line.
Yep.
Cross the finish line.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. That's it. That's it.
What it said, fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life. Right?
Yep.
You got it.
This Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Wisdom and knowledge. Look at what stability will come up. You know, you can read that again from top.
This Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Of that time, the time you come out of temptation, right? Jacob trouble. Right? Time like no other. During this time, that's why we live by faith and not by sight. When Esau implement making mandatory for the MOTB, that's the only thing we're gonna have, right? Faith, Scarface,
All I have in this world is my word, my balls.
that's
my word.
it. That's all we gonna have.
Yep.
The word of Yahweh
The balls represent testimony.
testimony, which is Yahweh Shai.
It goes into testicles.
Yep.
You know, and that's really all we have. That's all we need. Because we don't want to say that's all we have, like it's insufficient, you know.
This is stability.
Okay.
This stability in the blue letter Bible, outline biblical usage, Hebrew word is amawana.
I'm a woman.
It means firmness, fidelity, steadfastness.
Fidelity.
Fidelity.
Yep.
Steadfastness, steadiness.
Mhm.
Strong's definition, it goes into faithful,
Faithful.
set office, stability, steady, truly, truth,
True.
verily.
So right, so look up fidelity, over the shop, but it say faithful. So faithfulness, right? Faith in Yahweh Shema Shai is what's going to keep us stable,
Brother, you have
right? Yahweh Shema Shai going to be our stability. You see? So wisdom, knowledge, which is what? What is wisdom, knowledge for one? Fearing the Lord. That's the beginning of His love. Fearing Him, and faith is cleaving out to Him. You see? That's it on the.
Yeah, the word fidelity.
Okay, go ahead real quick.
This is the word fidelity in the New Oxford American Dictionary. It goes into faithfulness to a person, cause, or belief demonstrated by continuing loyalty and support.
This, who are the elect? These are they that follow the land whatsoever they go. The elect, some of us gonna get our heads beheaded. Why? Because of our faith in Yahweh by Shem outside. We're gonna say, fuck you, E. You know, we're not taking your device. We're not doing that. Look at the generation of old. The 7 holy children. I'm not eating no fucking pork, nigga. Those 7 children, they would stick their tongue out. Kill me next. I go. The furnace, right? Nebuchadnezzar.
3 holy children.
3 holy children. Generation of old, our forefathers, they had faith. They left an example for us, man. To what? To believe in Yahweh Shema Shai no matter what obstacle, affliction come our way. They want us to bow down to the image, we gotta say, fuck them. I ain't bowing down to you, nigga. You know? Even if the Lord don't deliver me, I still won't bow down to you. That's the mindset. Just believe in Yahweh Shema Shai no matter what come your way. You see? Because they wasn't afraid of death. Ain't no such thing as death. You got it.
Hey, one of the brothers had faith that he'll be risen again. He had told the king. I don't know what it was. Ancient.
Yeah.
Maccabees, they're gonna be us. I'm gonna chop your head up, but nigga, I'm gonna get a new head.
That's the ultimate faith right there. Yeah. Understanding, us being translated. Like that's what people is really fucked up because they have a bamboozled, humble way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like about life. They think you only live once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that means the life they living, they not living it to its full potential. Because the only way you can live this life to its full potential is by serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Understanding He is the giver of life.
Right.
He has power over life and death. Coming into this truth, you understand well, really ain't no such thing as death. Unless you are out of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's what real death is.
Fearless.
Death is not knowing how life works with the Heavenly Father and the Son. Yeah, that's
faint.
That's faint. Yeah, so you got people that's faint. Majority of our people, they faint. They dead. That's why scriptures say, their dead bodies shall lie in the street of their great city. This wisdom is what makes you alive because you have obtained the knowledge that it ain't no such thing as death. Like you understand that your spirit, it's gonna go right to okay, you gonna kill me? Okay, take me to the kingdom then. Take me to the kingdom. I'm ready to, And that's ultimately like the mindset you gotta have when this shit hit the fan. Like the threats, like that's why. Because see, anything you attach to in this world, anything that's you know, more valuable to you than this truth is gonna be your downfall, because you're gonna be thinking on how to hold on to that shit instead of how to hold on to eternal, you know, hold on to eternal life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the worst way to die is to die without this wisdom. You know.
I got one real quick. She said that this is 1 Corinthians 7:31 in the NLT. Those who use the things of the world should not become attached to them.
Oh yeah, talk about time. Meaning use the world, don't abuse the world.
Don't become attached to them.
Yeah.
Family, wife, video game, whatever thing you attach to, fuck it.
Cause this world ain't real.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't be attached to something that's not real.
Yeah.
The only thing we have that's real is the spirit of truth in your heart. That's what's real. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're living in a dream world, like we told Neo, living in a dream world, Neo. You know what I'm saying? You've been living in this is not real life. Right. You know, the scripture tell you this the kingdom of death.
Yep. I'll finish it. For this world as we know it will soon pass away.
And the reason why it's the kingdom of death is because the majority of people are living without the source of life. Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah.
Like everything that governs and orders life, this is what we have been given an understanding of. So as we have been given this, we are part of something sacred on the inside now. We inside the temple looking out. Like, damn, look at these niggas living fucked up. Like, and they cherish this. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this nigga Kia Shine yesterday, just like, damn, this nigga just, because he got a Maybach. You know, I'm just looking at what this nigga doing, like, damn, dog, this life for you, huh? You know, like, but it was like some low level. You in a Maybach, but you doing some low level shit. You know, just posted up outside the car, playing the music loud, like smoking, like, damn. I thought you get a Maybach, you made it. You supposed to just be like really low key behind the scene, but
what's next?
What's next? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. So I'm looking at how these people move in the world and what actually makes them he real alive about people be alive about shit that like this shit don't even matter. Like this shit ain't even, you know, this shit gonna perish. This shit is vanity. You know what I'm saying? That's why you know, Solomon said what he said concerning the states of men. You know? And life in general, he says all vanity and vexation of spirit. You know.
I got some precepts on the common board.
And you look at even what we looking at nature, like you really think about what living is. It's really what God created for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what it do for your spirit, for your soul, for your energy. You know. He gave us all the real pleasures of life to enjoy, but the devil, like we say, that scripture says in Apocrypha, and sought out many inventions. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, it's in the Apocrypha, I know.
Yep, it's 14:12.
Yeah, go ahead. Then y'all got it, bro.
Hey, this Wisdom of Solomon 14:12. It said, "For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them."
Remember what was that definition? Faint meant spiritless.
Spiritless.
So all of this shit is making our people spirit. All of these inventions are idols.
Yeah.
Like a Mercedes is an idol. Like a nigga get a Mercedes, we was just talking about that nigga. Yeah. I wouldn't even try to bring that up, but we was just talking about that. Y'all was, and I ain't even hadn't heard about it. That nigga, you gotta have a Mercedes. Nigga, that's an idol. You know? That shit make you spiritless, nigga. a name brand,
Nike.
yeah,
all
you
this
know what I'm
shit
saying?
are
That shit
man.
idols. That shit make you spiritless. Cause you think you can't, you think you ain't living unless you got this.
Shit, the money.
The money,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's fearless. Call is very satanic.
Yep.
Dog,
And then go back to why you cannot be attached. You cannot,
be attached to the world.
you cannot be attached to the world because that shit will make you faint.
It'll make you spiritless.
This world perishing. This world is spiritless.
Yeah, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. You see? Lord said he not the power of the dead, but the power of the living. So the ones who are dead, the Lord ain't dealing with them. The dead praise not the Lord. You know? So, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and finish up.
Yeah, this wisdom, I should have started at 11.
Go ahead.
But this wisdom of Solomon 14 and 11. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of the Most High they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life.
There you go. So the corruption of life is in all of these things that these people in the world attach to. That's why they faint. That's why they don't got no spirit.
Money, cars, hoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And can I add, pretty much, you know, all that pretty much just pollutes your character, you know, and it really blocks your frequency, their harmonious connection from connecting with Yahweh Shema Shai. Because if your heart is just set on, man, I need this car, man, I'm straight, man, that car gonna be burnt up.
Yep.
I need this woman, she gonna get burnt up.
Yep.
I need kids.
She gonna turn
on you. Everything. It's a booby trap. We behind enemy. We really behind enemy lines. Like whatever. Like the brother says, I'm through. Whatever you put your heart and mind to, man, it got a snare behind it. It got strings attached to it.
Yeah.
When you get done, man, being wise and you being a prudent man, and you look at the shit, you be like, damn, man, fucking bird traps everywhere.
And the strings is to pull you away from life.
Right.
To pull you, because like this truth got strings attached to it, but it's pulling you to life.
Right.
You know, the things in the world that you get attached to is pulling you away from life. You know?
Yeah, man. Right. That's it. Walk by faith.
Not by
You gotta get the faith.
Yep.
And then that walk goes into your conduct, man. How you conducting yourself, because that's the only way how faith gonna be made perfect, through your character.
Hold on real quick.
You got the Habakkuk. What was on the, somebody had something on the comment board?
Without lighting it up, man.
Right.
I want to bring this out real quick. This is Romans 10 and 16. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Lord, who have believed our report? So then, faith coming by hearing, and hearing by the words of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
There you go.
It takes faith to hear the words, to understand the message, you know, what true life is, the Bible. Help me understand. You can't help me understand because you don't have the faith. You know, which Ephesians 2 and 8.
Well, we doing our part, you know, but it's not up to us whether you understand. Like, cause the Lord did set us up to serve, to feed. Yeah, we doing our part, but whether you hear or forbear is not up to us. You know, we can't make you understand, but we doing what we do for you to understand. You know,
what did the Lord do in His whole hometown?
So you can't say we didn't tell you.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, you shed no cloak for your sins. Like the Lord, when He saw His own people wasn't getting it, they didn't have faith. He didn't go back to them no more. You see, that's how we is. We can't make you understand. We can tell you, but it's up to the Lord to bring you in. If you are His or not. If you are His, you're gonna have the faith, which is the key ingredient, the key component of this ministry. You know, and you're gonna have faith in the name Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2.
Yeah,
chapter 2 verse
start at 1.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he would say unto me.
Yeah, the faithful servant, you gotta be able to depend on them. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai it say from faith unto faith. You know, it say he is faithful. He's not forgetful of our labor. He's gonna be faithful to our labor. You know, so when you on watch, you somebody that the people depending on.
Yeah.
You know, like if we supposed to have somebody looking out for us, and this motherfucker don't stay on his watch, when the war comes, you just get ambushed. You just get fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, damn, this nigga went to sleep. Nigga got a whole goddamn Edomite army coming. Take us out. This nigga up there asleep.
Yeah.
You can't trust that nigga.
Yeah, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch.
Yep.
Because if you watching, you waiting. You know, because those who are asleep, they are indifferent to salvation. They don't
Yep.
care about salvation no more.
Yep.
They don't have faith in being saved no more.
Yep.
We see how all the ones moving. You know, look how they move. They show you that they don't have faith. If they have faith, they won't be moving like fucking niggas.
Yeah.
They won't be treating a little Passover like a rap concert, like a big ass birthday party bash or some shit, man. You know? They won't be having sex on themselves. They won't be going off. They won't be calling on Jesus Christ, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Mhm.
And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Mhm.
Yep. And I like the NLT. You got the NLT on that? Okay, the NLT is that. Let's read
You
it.
have an NLT,
Yeah, public shot.
you know, you can jump back to KJV.
I'm there.
Okay.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 in NLT. Then the Lord said unto me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that the runner can carry the correct message to others.
So the
Yeah.
one, yeah, that's right.
Now you go ahead.
I'm just saying, so the one that can carry the correct message to others. So you be telling the correct doctrine. The mark of the beast is the RFID and plentiful grain and rice.
Mhm.
So they're not carrying the correct message to others. So when others get hold of that message, they're telling others the incorrect message.
Yeah. And like you say, as his ways are plain unto the holy, his stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So that, you know, making it plain is only going to work for the holy, for the elect, really.
Yeah.
Like, because you gotta understand, it don't matter how we chop it up and lay it out and set up the precepts and
Pictures.
draw pictures and pull up pull up information.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a stumbling block to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they not holy, which holy is only to those of the faith. You know, holy is only going to be to those who have faith. You know, ain't nothing you can do. ain't nothing you can do to make it plain for them. You know, but like scriptures say, you know, that the ministry be not blamed. We ought to be apt to teach all that, you know, comes apart. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be a stumbling block to somebody, but at the end of the day, no matter what, if the Lord don't want them to get it, shit, like Yahweh Shai is a stumbling block.
Rocket with it.
Yeah, it's how the Lord set it up. Go ahead, bro.
This is back at Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, the KJV.
Hey, keep reading in the NLT and read that part, the last part again. You got it.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 in the NLT. Then the Lord said unto me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others.
Mm-hmm.
This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed.
Yep. And that's the NLT. verse 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go back to KJV and say, what, just to live by his faith? Is that verse 3?
4.
Oh, 4. Go ahead. It's a lot.
Is
What
it
it say? How I read in the NLT? Do it say the just? It talk about the just of faith in the NLT.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Verse 4.
Okay, come.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
There you go. Because Esau's plan is to try to make you liken unto him. You know, to be to live vile. You know, to live wicked. To be wicked.
Defiant.
Yeah, corrupt.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did NLT say of it?
Right.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4 in the NLT. Look at the proud. They trust in themselves, and their lives are crooked. But the righteous will live by their faithfulness to the Most High.
Faithfulness.
Faithfulness. It's a lot.
Yeah, faithfulness.
Live by their faithfulness.
Live by that faithfulness to Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Yep. And Esau, he wants you. He's going to deceive you into trusting his order. You know, that's what he wants. He wants you to trust in his order, in his way of life. He wants you to trust in death.
Yeah, artificial.
Yeah, artificial. He wants you to trust in death. Yeah, nigga said artificial immortality.
Yeah.
What the
That's what it sounds like, bro.
fuck? Man, shit, boy. That
Nigga,
smooth.
that's mortal.
I tell you, you come to this truth, that smooth shit don't sound smooth. Like that shit only sound smooth to niggas that ain't got the spirit.
Right.
That shit ain't convincing.
Persuasive no more.
That shit weak as hell, man. That shit weak. It's like niggas be falling for this shit, but they gone too far in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
Technology.
As the Lord said, thou hast gone too far in the world and think that they can comprehend the things of the Most High. If you go too far in the world, you like the truth is far fetched. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that thing that show truth is stranger than fiction. That's because you niggas too far in the world. And you take us out though, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect. Once again, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and move well, and peace and love to the elect. Keep on striving, keep on enduring, and keep the faith. Shalom.
Shalom.
Beautiful.